Hello, everyone. We're doing the 2026 NBA Draft winners and losers. The original top five went Washington got AJ, Utah got Darren, Grizzlies got Cameron, Bulls got Caleb, and the Clippers got Keaton Wagler. All five of these picks, exactly what I predicted. They're all going to the perfect situations. Very nice. Even going down to the top eight, realistically. Mikel Brown Jr. was picked a little early, but that's a good pickup for Brooklyn because you don't want a point guard when it comes to like Darius Acuff or Kingston Flemings because you already have Nolan Traore, and that could get complicated. Mikel Brown Jr. being a lot bigger honestly makes a lot of sense for this pick. Uh, Honestly, Kings, they made a good pick picking up a high upside Darius Acuff. Same thing with Atlanta with the safer point guard going to them. That's a big deal, especially for the defense. And honestly, moving in through 9 through 12, also all winners. Morris Johnson Jr. picked very early, but he's a very promising center. I was thinking more like 15 to 18, but if they want him, go ahead. I would have picked Ade Mara before him, but Mavericks, do your thing, man. Braden Burries for the Bucks. It's a great pickup, really. I mean, he is a smaller guard, but I say smaller when I just call it Mikel Brown a bigger guard when he's only an inch bigger. Braden Burries is good. I did watch a lot of Arizona. They had a good system. They had a lot of winning. You know, that's promising going into this Milwaukee team. That's the kind of player you want. You want a leader, you want a winner. And Braden Burries is that. So good for them. Yaxel Lenenberg, defense, 3-point shooting. He's a little older. He's very athletic. This is a good pick for Golden State, and it fits their. Maybe it doesn't fit their timeline. Actually, it does. No, it fits their short term and long term because they can always keep him, and he's going to be very promising with this Golden State roster. Ade Mara, great pick. Uh, Very promising third string center, I guess you'd say, for the Thunder because they'd have him and Thomas Sorber competing for backup center once Isaiah Hartenstein leaves, which he probably will. So that's a good pickup as well. Hans Steinbach was a great pickup. I did like this one a lot. I think he's the perfect fit for the Hornets. Um, this is where things get shaky. From this point on, I don't think all these teams are winners, and a lot of these picks are so-so. So let's stick to the winners for now. Skipping all the way down to pick number 20, we have Jaden Quaintance, who went to the Spurs. Amazing pickup. Amazing pickup for the Spurs. And at the same point, you're also looking at someone who is going to help on defense for Wemby. Big pickup there. I like that a lot. I think he's the best available big man for them. LeBaron Philon Jr. went to the Sixers. What a steal. Everyone's saying it. It's true. 22 is late. Philon has excellent ball handling yet, and he changes speeds. Very comfortable shot creator. He's going to be a great six man off the jump for the Sixers. They need to make sure to give him minutes. So we got to look forward to that. Chris Sinak all the way at 27, another big leap. Honestly, Cameron Carr to the Lakers might be a good move, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm not willing to bet on that just yet. But Boston getting Chris Sinak Jr., I like him more than Terrence Reed Jr. Best available big man. Good pickup by Boston. You'd like to see an Alex Caravan go to Boston. I feel like he, with his shooting and playmaking and shot creating, would be a very promising pick for them. But they have all these like wings right now that I don't really see the vision in that either. So yeah, so Alex Caravan going to Sacramento, he's still going to be a significantly good role. I think Alex Caravan to Boston would be his career, and he could actually flourish there. Um, Going to Sacramento, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of questions. He's gonna have to share the ball with Darius Acuff. Um, but really, that's about it. There's not too many people currently on Sacramento he'd have to share the ball with, other than like Sabonis and Keegan Murray, and he's been meh. So, I don't know. Good luck to Alex Caravan. I really don't know what's going to happen with that. Let's get to the losers. Bad pick for Milwaukee. They're just trying to get a high upside wing. Seem like they're trying to replace Giannis. Don't really see the vision in that. But you know, if Milwaukee wants a forward who can't go to the basket, then that's what they're getting. And I don't really think they should be doing that with a team that's pretty gutted. So, okay. Seeing Memphis not get Terrence Reed Jr. kind of pissed me off too, and instead got Kareem Lopez. Boo. I do not like this pickup at all. I don't understand why they would get this guy when they literally have Cameron Boozer. Get a center. Terrence Reed's a center. Now going to San Antonio, which is my next move. Terrence Reed is a third string center because they already have Wemby and Jaden Quaidance is rough. Okay? Yeah, it's really rough because they still have like 3 centers on the roster outside of that. I don't know if they leave in free agency this year. I don't know if they stay. But I do know that Luke Kornet is tied up to a lot of money. That's 3 centers right there. I would keep that. Have an experienced Luke Kornet defender, Wemby defender, and Jaden Quaidance develops into defender. Instead, they get Terrence Reed Jr. off the bench, who's not going to get minutes, who's not going to improve. We saw him at UConn last year struggle in the last 2 games. Excuse me. Terrence Reed Jr. struggled in the last couple games of March Madness. I mean, against Illinois especially, looking at like the 3 or 4 big men they had, they whooped his ass. He was unwilling to play like a center through March Madness, and it was embarrassing to watch. I was pissed off because I was rooting for UConn, you know? Hawks' second pick. Who even is this? Does anyone know who this is? St. John's. Okay, so I have seen a video on this. People said they didn't like the pick. I don't have an opinion on it. I guess he's a defender and a rebounder. I guess that fits what they're doing. But I don't know, man. They need a center. Get a center. All you have is Onyeka Okongwu. He's like 6'8". Come on. And then Chris Anderson to the Hornets. Let's see that. Right, this guy's a pick and roll guy. We've seen this story way too many times. Right. Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, Kemba Walker. See this kind of player frequently. I don't see it, man. I don't see why you would do this. And James Bouknight, there's plenty more point guards and shooting guards that went to the Hornets that failed, especially pick and roll 3-point shooting that can't guard. Let's just look. Let's see if his below average physical profile is all you need to know. He's not going to be able to be a defender when I know that Hornets are never known for being a defender, and even right now they're not. But you see these guards really don't work on the Hornets roster. Wemby worked, LaMelo worked, Terry Rozier worked for a little bit. Devontae didn't work. As soon as they started taking away his minutes, he folded. And the same thing is going to happen with this guy because he's never going to get minutes over Con Kneppel or LaMelo Ball. Trade up as high as you can with 30 and 21 and try and get a killer. You know, we don't need 3 rookies every single season. I know this is our last big draft, but at the same point, we need to take. We have so many future draft picks. We're probably going to have some more moves in the future. Let's just get the best available guy we can in the second round, especially center. Just trade up our picks and get the best possible center on our roster. Just do that. If they do that, we're looking great. And that's all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'd like to do a video about the Wizards. Let me know if you guys want to watch that down below. And until then, peace out, y'all.